Hello, Assalamu alaikum students. Today's lecture is about air. Right now, take a large deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Do it again. Inhale, exhale. Let's think about what exactly is happening in your body that is allowing you to breathe. Well, when you inhale or breathe in, your lungs fill up with oxygen that is passed to your bloodstream. Aside from your lungs, what do you need in order to breathe? Air, of course. What is air? Air is a gas that provides us with oxygen, but oxygen isn't the only element in air. In fact, only about 21% of air is oxygen, while about 78% is nitrogen, and less than 1% is a mixture of other gases. Without air, living things would be unable to survive, including plants, animals, and human beings. Now, coming to the composition of air. Air consists of mainly nitrogen 78%, oxygen 20.9%, argon gas 0.90%, other gases 0.17%, and carbon dioxide 0.03%. What is atmosphere? The layer of air that surrounds the earth is called an atmosphere. Atmospheric layer is thick near the ground and gets thinner as we go up. It is difficult to breathe in thinner air, and hence the mountaineers carry oxygen cylinders while climbing high mountains like Mount Everest or K2. The atmosphere is a huge blanket of air that surrounds the earth. It provides us the air we breathe and protects us from the harmful effects of the sun's rays. Now coming to the layer of atmosphere. Layers of atmosphere. Do you know that the layer of air that covers the earth is about 400 miles high? This is called the atmosphere. The atmosphere is made up of 5 layers: the troposphere, the stratosphere, the mesosphere, the thermosphere, and the exosphere. We live in the troposphere, which is the lowest layer and is about 7 miles thick. The second lowest layer is the stratosphere, which blocks some of the sun's heat from the earth so that we don't get overheated down here. Uses of atmospheric layers basically. Protection from harmful rays. The ozone layer in the atmosphere and stratosphere absorbs the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun and prevents them from reaching us. These rays are responsible for the diseases like cancer and eye problems. Provides oxygen. It provides oxygen which is necessary for living and also provides carbon dioxide necessary for plants to make food. Absorbs excessive heat of sun. It absorbs excessive heat of sun so that earth doesn't get overheated during the day and retains heat at night so that earth doesn't freeze. Water cycling. It helps in recycling water through water cycle. Atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure, also known as barometric pressure, is the pressure within the atmosphere of Earth. Air pressure is caused by the weight of the air molecules above. Even tiny air molecules have some weight, and the huge numbers of air molecules that make up the layers of our atmosphere collectively have a great deal of weight, which presses down on Earth or whatever is below. Uses of atmospheric pressure. inflating tires, playing musical wind instruments, drinking through straw, vacuum cleaner, syringes, and blowing up balloon. Altitude and air pressure. So, why does air pressure decrease with altitude? Why pressure at the top of a mountain is low? Turns out that there are two main causes of this phenomenon. The first one is the effect of gravity lessens the further away you get from the center of the earth. And the second one is in the outer atmosphere, there are filled overlying air molecules pressing down from above, so they are not increasing the pressure as much. What is air pollution? Air pollution is when unwanted chemicals, gases, and particles enter the air and atmosphere, causing harm to animals and damaging the natural cycles of the earth. Air pollution is a type of environmental pollution that affects the air and is usually caused by smoke or other harmful gases, mainly oxides of carbon, sulfur, and nitrogen. In other words, air pollution is the contamination of air due to the presence or introduction of a substance which has a poisonous effect. Causes of air pollution. Sorry. Poisonous gas. Air is also said to be polluted when there is a presence of poisonous gases in the air we breathe. Emission from vehicles. The vehicles exhaust fumes in cities form the largest source of air pollution. Carbon monoxide, which is the principal bearer of air pollution, is emitted from the exhaust of the vehicles. Combustion of fossil fuels. Burning of fossil fuel leads to the formation of these poisonous odorless, colorless gas called carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is an extremely harmful gas. Pollution from factories and air conditioners. The end product of certain factories are harmful gases like carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide. These factories carelessly excrete these gases in the atmosphere, contributing to air pollution. Pollution from natural events. Natural events like volcanic eruption, dust storms, and forest fires are natural causes of air pollution. Effects of air pollution. Acid rain. The gases emitted by industries, power plants, boilers, heating, and transport are very toxic. These gases include sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide issued into the atmosphere that come from fossil fuels burning. When those substances accumulate in the atmosphere and react with water, they form dilute solutions of nitric acid and sulfuric acid, and when those concentrations become rain, both the environment and surface suffers. Smoke effect. You might have heard about smoke in news. The smoke effect or bed effect happens when there is a kind of dark fog concentrated over the cities and fields. The fog is a load of pollutants and can be of two types, sulfurous smoke and photochemical smoke. Both are dangerous and harmful to health. Both types of smoke are a consequence of industrial and urban action. However, sulfurous smoke has its origin mainly in the use of coal in many industrial processes. That has been reduced in the most advanced countries, but there are still many developing countries that do not have treatment protocols for pollutants. Thank you, students.